I have Cameron J. Spector and Logan Riley Brunner. Bruner, I apologize. How are you guys doing today?
We're
Doing
great.
great.
So, can you guys tell our live viewers a little bit about the film Knocking on Doors?
Yeah, sure. So I'll start because this was, I guess, my baby.
Yeah.
It is a personal story. Back in 2018, I ran for borough council in Fairhaven. I was the ripe age of 18 years old, and I learned a lot. And I learned what it means to grow up, be an adult, and that was a very life-changing experience for me. And so, as one does when one makes films, one writes what one knows. And I started writing on it back in 2020, I guess, and in 2021 we shot it, and went from there, and just came back to Fairhaven, shot the movie in a couple of days, and now it's the Garden State Film Festival.
And Cameron, you're from Fairhaven?
Yeah, that's correct.
Logan, are you also from the area, or how is it that you know Cameron?
I'm not. I am a New Yorker born and bred, but Cameron and I met at a film festival through a mutual acquaintance of ours that introduced the two of us, said that we would work really well together, and I absolutely agreed. The two of us really hit it off right away. We did a short film together called House Sitters, and then Cameron sent me the script for Knocking on Doors, and I really liked it. I liked what he had put down on the page, and I thought that I could bring something really interesting to it. And there was a really interesting story there that I was really excited to play with. And so we just kind of took it and we ran with it. And that was the process.
That's wonderful. So you guys came together at a film festival, much like the Garden State. How did you find the Garden State Film Festival?
So I've been going for years. I've been going, must be 2014 now. Came down to Atlantic City and went to, that was my first festival that I ever went to. So it's gonna be great. This is gonna be my third film at the festival. It's gonna be, I think, my fifth time here, and yeah, I absolutely love what everyone puts together. And now that it's been Asbury Park for a few years, it's so much closer from my stomping grounds, and Asbury Park is such a great town to be at. So
yeah,
a little less of a drive for Logan too.
Yeah.
So, Cameron, what inspired your writing of the script?
Well, I guess it is a lot of personal experiences. It really is. I think, and when I sat down with Logan a few times before we shot the film, I would go, this person's this person. Like, everyone's associated with a specific type of person that I met on the campaign trail at the time. Back in 2017 election night, I had the fortune of doing the live stream for the Fairhaven Dems to do their election night coverage. And as I was packing up, Councilman Rodriguez came up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to maybe run next year?" And I was 18 at the time, kind of new to politics, kind of always been following politics, and I didn't know what to say. So I just said yes. It had kind of been on my bucket list, and I didn't really believe it at first that it was happening. It was a life-changing experience. As I had said, you knock on doors, going from house to house, talking to your neighbors that you've never met before. I mean, Fairhaven's a very small town. It's 1 square mile, and it is absolutely insane, the people that you meet and the kindness that you have, and the experiences that you get through campaigning. And through that, I got to meet a bunch of new friends who've also helped on this project as well. Being able to retell these stories and kind of reiterate kind of some of the themes that I learned and lessons that I learned, and able to bring that to a wider audience, I think was very special to me.
I love that you have this background, and you're I think the first person I've met, at least through this, that says that they have this background in working somewhat with politics. That's actually really cool. Good for you.
Thank you.
Awesome. And I know right now you had mentioned before that you're currently in Germany right now. It's about 2 in the morning there.
It is 2:38 in the morning. As Logan knows, this isn't the first time that I've done something at an ungodly hour.
No,
that's film related. I remember at the beginning of pandemic, we used to do a lot of table reads, and they'd start at like 11 o'clock at night for me. And,
Yep.
you know, if everyone, and then it's like by the time it'd be end, it'd be like 2:33 in the morning, and then we'd be doing notes, and Logan goes, "Cameron, just go to bed, please. Just
It's time.
We're done." So this is not a new experience for me whatsoever.
For sure.
Okay, good. You're a trooper, better than I could probably do, I'll say. But with that said, so I know that you had said the two of you met through film festival. With the other people that you worked with on this, how did you get a hold of everyone else that you got to work with?
I mean, it's a mix. It goes from Miguel, who was our director of photography, is a close friend of mine that I also met through mutual acquaintance on set. Let's see, who else can I name? A lot of the actors came through Logan. Logan read through it, and he helped pick some amazing people. I mean, Marcus comes to mind as just like an amazing human being that I got to meet through it. Same thing with Jeremy, our scoring artist, is a close friend of Logan's and now a friend of mine who just made some amazing music for this film. And you just go down the list and just meeting people on set, meeting people through others. You have to talk a lot in this industry to get stuff done, and I've been lucky enough to be able to do that and get a lot of people, amazing people along the way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the reasons I love Garden State Film Festivals, because I do really think, and I keep referring it to this way because I guess I can't think of a better phrase. It's like a breeding ground for networking.
Yeah.
For meeting filmmakers and directors and actors and cinematographers, and the list goes on and on and on. So, with that said, how did you originally find the Garden State Film Festival when you first found it?
Jeez. Okay. I'm going to have to go all the way back because it's been a hot second. I will never forget the movie that was playing the opening night was How to Make... It's like How to Make Movies for Cheap or something like that. I forget what the name was. It was just like this group from Maine that had made this like very low budget feature film. And I had just gotten to film at the time. I was in 7th grade. I was very interested in kind of what the industry is and everything that can come through it. And my parents were nice enough to take me, and they were like, "Hey, there's this festival. Let's go. It's not that expensive. Let's just drive down to AC for a weekend and go see a couple movies." And so we did, and I had a blast. And so next year I came back. The year after that I came back, and it just kept smiling from there to the point now where, as I had mentioned before, this is my third film coming to the festival, and I wore that with a badge of honor because I love this. I love the Garden State Film Festival so much, and just what it personally means to me.
Well, that's wonderful, and congratulations on being accepted and welcome back, and thank you for your loyalty and love for us. So, Logan, to bring you in a little bit, do you want to talk about how you what your experience was like with this film, and maybe a bit about your background in acting?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been acting since the ripe old age of 10. I've been professionally pursuing acting for probably 13, 14 years. And I've loved it for all that time. And so I had been just kind of pursuing professional acting in the city. And then I got connected with Cameron, and it was a really good partnership for the two of us. It was an opportunity for me to really flex some of my producer writer muscles and get to act in some films still. And it was a chance for him to work with some more professional actors that I think has been a really amazing thing for Cameron to get to do. I've gotten to see him grow so much in the time that we've worked. And so when he reached out to me after we did House Sitters to do Knocking on Doors, I was really interested in doing it. I mean, Cameron and I have always really liked working together. And so being able to do that again and kind of having the opportunity on this one to bring some people in that I really like, some people I really respect, get to work with some actors that I really love, that I haven't gotten the chance to work with professionally, but who I finally got the chance to do a film with. It kind of set all the pieces in place for this to be a really great experience for me and an experience overall. And I just really felt like it was an amazing process being able to watch Cameron take on a new film and a new chapter, and to see the growth that he's had over the last couple of years. I think that if anyone's seen a film that he's done at Garden State, this is going to be something completely different. It's a real step forward for him, and I'm super proud to just be a part of it.
I love your support. It seems like the two of you have a great relationship together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we met in 2019, I guess it would have been. And I was still a young child. I just, kind of knew in the next level of meeting actual actors that had actual, credits, and Logan's done some amazing work in on all sorts of platforms and in all sorts of ways. And always love to support him on that. And when he said yes originally to House Sitters, I was jumping for joy. I still remember, and I tell the story every once in a while. He was still booked for Marvelous Mrs. Maisel while we were shooting House Sitters in 2019. And it's like 2 weeks beforehand, and I get the email. He said, my shoot for Maisel is August 10th. We were shooting the weekend before that. And I was like, great. All right, we got you on.
I can actually do it.
He's like, yeah, yeah, we're good. I'm free. So, that's how it worked. And those were crazy 2 days. I mean, this shoot was a crazy 3 days, as it always is.
Yeah.
Getting Logan down to Jersey is always a fun time. So yeah, I mean, it's a relationship that's built on a very, what I feel is a very deep friendship of just loving movies together and understanding each other. And even though I now live on the other side of the world half the time, it's still, we call every once in a while and just chat about random stuff, and that's how it's supposed to be. And that's why I love working with him. He's professional on set, he's kind on set, but also off set. It's just always a blast to be with him.
Oh, I mean, the energy the two of you have as friends is fantastic. I love this. It's almost I'm feeling a little bit like Drake and Josh. I'm not gonna lie.
That's accurate. That's pretty accurate. I'm not gonna lie.
So, I guess with that said, do you have any favorites with New Jersey, Logan? How do you like New Jersey when you come down?
Oh gosh, Jersey. As a New Yorker, I have to say that I don't like Jersey, but deep, very, very deep, I do have a love for Jersey. I mean, okay. Jersey is where I met Cameron. Jersey is a real second home for me at times. I've had a lot of really amazing friends that have lived in Jersey and just brought me into their lives, and Cameron's really brought me into his life, and so I've made New Jersey kind of a second home. Fairhaven has become a place that I just adore filming. And then I just got to do my first feature down in Absecon, right outside Atlantic City, and so I feel like New Jersey is just really special for me right now. As much as my New Yorker heart wants me to hate, I just can't. I can't. I gotta love it. I'm super excited to be able to come down to Asbury Park. I love everything about that town, and to be able to be a part of the festival and come down and just celebrate other filmmakers in a really amazing place, I think is going to be a lot of fun.
I mean, I'm actually so excited. I love the energy from both of you. I am going to be there in person. I'm actually so excited hearing from the both of you that you're going to be there in person. So getting to meet you both in person is going to be so fun. Yes. But, to keep this going, with this film, when did you guys film this film? Was it 2020, 2021?
2021.
Yeah.
September 21.
And how did COVID affect filming for you guys?
I think we were, oddly enough, COVID was not our biggest concern during the shoot. If anyone remembers from the time, there was a big rainstorm that hit that week. We actually had to push our shoot by a day. And I remember I was driving Logan down from the city, and we got stuck on the parkway, by a monsoon of rain, just sitting there. I remember both of us not saying anything, but talking after the fact of both of us being super nervous about what was going to happen because you could not see 3 feet in front of you. It was really bad.
Jersey drivers are also known as Jersey drivers for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not against my own people, but not to say I don't also fit into that category. But
Jersey driving is a state of mind that you have to have if you drive in New Jersey, because the only way I have to describe it is my girlfriend, who was German, came to visit me last September and was wondering why I drive the way I do. And then I drove let's just say normally, and right on cue, I was slowly getting to a stop, and right on cue, someone swerved in to get in front of me. And then I look over to her and she goes, yeah, okay, I get it now. I understand. Not a single comment about my driving afterwards. It it was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, no, it was not the drivers at that point. It was the actual weather, which gave us problems. I mean, it was really bad, and it got to the point our director of photography had to take the ferry the next day because the tunnel with NJ Transit was closed. It was flooded.
Oh wow.
Luckily, our locations were still intact. We got very lucky. There is this scene where we have this campaign event that was shot at the Bicentennial Hall in Fairhaven, which was the old Fisk Chapel, the one of the oldest Black churches in Monmouth County, if I remember correctly. And we were the first production to actually shoot there, and to use that as a space. And everything just kind of worked out after that. Like, it was the rain hit. We had to push everything by a day, but it just all worked out, and we got very lucky because of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a wild story, and I'm glad you guys got through everything safely.
Yeah.
Your skilled Jersey driving technique. But with that said, I do want to help you get back to bed because I know you were saying you've got class tomorrow, and I so appreciate you guys jumping on and taking the time with me. I'm so looking forward to meeting you guys both in person. You both seem absolutely lovely, and we would have such a laugh. So, you guys, you can see Knocking on Doors on Saturday, March 25th at the Berkeley Continental from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Guys, again, thank you so much for joining with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Cameron, good luck tomorrow making it through the day. I know it's about the time. All right, guys, well, have a great rest of your night.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us on.